Welcome to a DropTent Media Production.
Geoff in the mirror on some non-stop chop. Some gon' leave it in the beef upon the floor. Drop bars, some stop around Mars. Cause the damn dark guns shine my feet.
What is it? What's the right-hand man to a
Butler.
No, I don't think I'm a butler. I think it's more of like
a sea butler.
More of like a, oh man, like I'm the VP type situation. But like
you do have kind of some VP slickback action right now.
Yeah,
you look like John Wick's dog.
Fucking Shaggy, just John Wick's dog Shaggy.
Yo, if John Wick is actually Shaggy, those movies just got so fucking good, dude. Are you kidding me? I already like them, dude.
In another universe, Keanu Reeves did play Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movies with the exact same cast.
I can just see Keanu Reeves on the set of because Keanu Reeves loves ad-libbing shit. Like he threw that like Bruce Lee thing into the Matrix. I can see him just being like Zoinkies, and like the director's like, no, fucking cut. He's like, I don't know, dude. I felt like John Wick would just be like something about Scooby-Doo.
Dude, I fucking feel that that Keanu Reeves was the guy who invented Zoinkies by just saying it and like flicking his hair, and then they were like, "We're totally taking that for Scooby-Doo. We're taking that because he's never gonna use that. He's way too sober."
Scooby-Doo, Bill and Ted's, and John Wick are all connected universe, dude.
Keanu Reeves is my favorite fictional athlete. And he's not even, and he doesn't have any good personality. Like
mine's Sandra Bullock.
No, dude, Shane Falco from The Replacements is my fucking guy. He played, dude, number 16 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts. Are we serious? I love Shane Falco. That being said, he doesn't have a personality in the movie. He's just like used to be a quarterback. Now I'm a quarterback, and you're like, that's the character. All right.
And this is such an old take, but that's Keanu Reeves. He's one of those crackers that looks really fancy, and then when you eat it, you're like, I guess fancy crackers just taste like crackers. Like, it
makes him such a good action guy because
they're gonna say actor.
I was gonna have to stop you right there.
I love Keanu Reeves. I don't know if he's a great actor. I love Keanu Reeves. I think he's an action guy, and he thrives in all the action special effects related movies because they're like, we just need a guy who can do the stuff. Maybe not a lot of talking. Like.
Oh no! It's because he's the world's coolest Spurg. That's like what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Like he is like picture this: Happy Days, Fonzi, right? But Fonzie's retarded, and he still does all the same things. He hits the jukebox, goes, "Hey!" But it's like
he like bumped into the jukebox and went, "Hey, why'd you hit me?"
Yeah, like it scared him. He was like, "Hey, technology sure is moving fast." Like,
are we watching Happy Days through Fonzie's eyes? If he was imagining what he could be. Oh man, what a conspiracy theory.
Fonzie's you at the party, dude, when your back's on the wall and you're like, I'm too cool to dance this song. But like really, he's just like, hey, and everyone's just like, you invite the special needs kid or?
Hey, who keeps hitting the jukebox? That's my brother. I'm so sorry.
Yo, I was at an outdoor open mic last week, and they had a speaker on the ground that had been playing music, and somebody walked up with their bike, and they hit the button of the speaker with their bike tire and turned on the speaker during someone's set, and then said louder than the music, yo, that fucking wasn't me.
Dude. Like, you have to be trying to do that. You know what I mean? Like, you have to try to hit the speaker button.
Dude, did I tell you about that mic? It was outdoors at 2 Street. It was a good time. Dorian parallel parked next to the stage badly during Jesse Dram's set.
Okay, first of all, Jesse should be thanking Dorian because I feel like you could probably come out with like a pretty sick riff out of that. Or it's the opposite. or it's the opposite and it completely is distracting and it throw off your entire set. That being said, from Dorian's perspective, in Philadelphia, not a lot of places to park. Not a lot of places to park. You know what I mean? Like, that might have been the only spot.
How long's the list? No, for parking.
Yeah, for parking. Great, 6th on the list, but he's first in comedy.
Next up to the parking spot, one of my favorite parallels in town. I don't know.
A long intro. You're like, and this guy Oh, she's not ready yet. Okay, a little farther.
Well,
there. Nope.
Dude, we're at a fucking dive bar. We're outside of a dive bar on this piss-soaked corner next to a park full of children.
Yeah, we did that thing we were talking. I apologize. We were talking over each other again. But, like, props to even be at a dive bar. You're probably one of the only people that can say they've been to a dive bar in the world right now.
Well, no, it was all outside, but that's the thing. It was next to a park of children.
The dive bars.
It's like a rock and a hard place, but the hard place is a soft place because we're not talking about hard place when there's children involved.
You shouldn't be talking about soft places either.
You should probably stop talking right now.
Here's the deal.
Is that why children's place in the mall closed?
Did you just say children and then say rock hard place? I don't know. It got jumbled for me.
I don't think you're allowed to.
No. He 100% said children, rock hard place, and their soft place.
And you know what, Ev? Look at the shirt he's wearing. Do you see that Dare shirt? It feels like he's wearing that to preach to children and get in the same room as them.
No,
and I, for one,
see a dad shirt.
I'm here in this classroom, children, to speak with you guys. If anybody needs my phone number afterwards, my name is Rusty, and I can help you, is what I've heard.
And what it means, Evan, which we can agree, is I'm a naughty little boy trying to be with naughty little boys, and we're disgusted that you said that.
Yeah.
Guys, can I be real? No, shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Let me be real for a second. Me and Geoff are trying this thing where we don't talk over each other all the time. I'm telling a story. Get talked over, get turned into a pedophile, and then I have to be quiet and listen to me being shit on because I'm not allowed to talk over you. And that's a stupid rule. Maybe what makes us a better podcast is that we talk over each other when the other one's saying some stupid shit about being a pedophile or something.
And
Jesus,
that's fine, dude.
I'm mad.
Right. We shouldn't be talking over each other.
Pedophiles don't get this angry. Pedophiles don't get this angry. They can't afford.
Get horny.
No, they can't. Yes, they get very horny. They get so horny you can see them from space. But they can't afford to get this angry because it draws attention. So clearly, I'm not a pedophile.
See, it's tough for me because it's like, I know we're not supposed to talk over each other, but you'll go on a story, which is great. But I look at it as like fucking whack-a-mole. And as soon as an opportunity for a joke pops up, I'm like, bang. And then I just go on another one. I'm like, bang. And I just like hit it. And you're like, yeah, no, hold on a second. We're just trying to show you how the game's played. And I'm like, nope, I don't really want to learn how to play the game because there's so many opportunities to whack.
What if Whack-A-Mole was supposed to be a completely different game, but the first person to play it was someone like you? It was like, oh, like guys say we're playing Catch-A-Mole. And you're like, what? What?
Someone like me is so accurate because I would be the fucking Neanderthal Geico commercial I look like that would fucking roll up and be like, what do you do? Hit this shit? Bang. I'm the best at this.
Like I wonder if every weapon was first designed to not be a weapon, but then a Jeff Colella got their hands on it. You know what I mean? They're like, check it out. We made this thing that shoots endorphins right into your brain. You're like, it shoots bullets through your spine? From how many yards?
I actually could never have a superpower. I would be way too aggressive with it. Like, imagine if, like, the fucking roll of the dice, they were like, yeah, Geoff got, like, laser vision or super strength. You'd be like, oh, dude, yeah, Jeff's going to be a villain really quick, and it's going to be on accident, but he's not going to be able to turn around.
That's broken, dude. That's like you put in too many cheat codes. You got to restart the game because it's not even fun anymore, dude. You got to take the jetpack off in San Andreas, you know, because you're getting into the hick territory and just fucking them up. Because, no, you're somebody who, like, it could be like My Hero Academia, and you get just, like, a quirk. Like, the ability to turn milk into water and water into milk. And I swear to God, your fucking dumb ass will find a way to weaponize the ocean by being like, fucking sea cows.
Dude, yeah, I would, bro. Yeah, I would. But the problem is I need that because it levels me out. So, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the nerd, like, you would end up getting super strength. Like, you would end up being able to, like, beat my ass because they'd be like, listen, his personality doesn't say I want to beat your ass, so he gets that. But you're too aggressive. That's why Rocky Balboa is so unbelievable.
I'm
because
Revenge
it's
of the
just
Nerds.
Italians are just whack-a-moling just everything. Just like, yeah, I could do this. What are you guys laying down concrete and roads? I can fucking do it. I can fucking do it. I can do it. What are you guys doing? Hammering? I can fucking do it. Like, and like we're just these like aggressive fucking species that just like have to hit something, and that's why like Rocky's not looked at as somebody who has a lot of heart. They're like, yeah, I don't know, man. He's just a guy who accepted brain damage at a young age. He was ready to roll through it because he was like blue collar shit.
Dude, you just made Mario Bros make way more sense to me. Because I always felt like Luigi had nothing at stake. You know what I mean? But he just saw Mario fucking hitting Goombas. He's like, I'm a fucking Goomba right now, bro.
You think Mario is the best at hitting Goombas? You didn't even see me hit a Goomba before.
I don't know, vacuum. I'll suck a Goomba.
Dude, I don't know. Like, it's one of the. I actually think it's also one of the cultures that like no one really gets mad at if you make fun of them. Like, dude, I've been like, I'll go over someone's house and an adult will just make a joke to me like, yeah, an Italian dude. Back in the day when I was on the bus, we used to call it the WAP stop. You know what I mean? You fucking sliding off the bus, you grease balls.
Dude,
and you're like, yeah. I mean, that doesn't hurt my feelings either. But like, who cares, right? Like, what are we gonna do? Like, we don't have anything to get angry about. That's who we are. We don't have anything. We gave you guys carbs, and then we work our asses off. Give a shit. We worked our asses off to go burn those carbs. Like, that's all Italians do. We work to burn off pasta.
As a fucking Mick, I have no right to say this, but I feel like being Italian's kind of like having a shitty tattoo.
No, it's a misconception, and it's related because most Italians have shitty tattoos. That's exactly what it is. Because you know why? And it's one of those things where, like, nowadays, where your brain, when it sees like the American flag, when someone's proudly repping it, you're like, that motherfucking Trump supporter. But it doesn't mean that. It could just be they love America. But when you see the Italian flag, you're like, damn, that was on a monster like symbol on someone's arm.
Italians take it to a whole new level. They get the fucking the Italian colored monster tattoos. They look at fucking Sicily and it's like cloud watching for them. They're like, it looks like my mother, and then they get it tattooed on them because they're like, no, that's not fucking Italy. It's my mom. She looks just like it. Like, fucking nah, dude. Fucking.
Are you
it's
straight
like,
up, Mick?
I'm a mutt, but all British Isles, English, Irish. The only thing I am that is not like British, English, Irish, Welsh is Hungarian.
Okay, maybe that's where your facial hair comes from. Because, like, I don't know, those other ones. Are you, like, mainly Irish and then, like, probably also mainly English, though?
I am half, like, English, Irish,
English,
other shit, and, like, I'm 25% Hungarian. All the rest is, like, who gives a shit, dude? I'm fucking white. Shut the fuck up.
I'm just asking.
I want to get to my point. We're going to call this the episode where Rusty yells, because I am yelling a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you have been.
Yelling DeGeneres on line 1. Oh my goodness.
You really think I'll be a famous lesbian?
If anybody could do it in this Skype, it'd be you, brother.
I believe in you.
Evan down there?
Are you kidding me? Evan's more of the producer. He would be the producer.
You're talking the Scooby-Doo movie. If they gender swapped everyone, you would make the best fucking Velma. Like, the sexy Velma, not the dorky Velma, the sexy Velma.
Sexy, I know exactly what Velma you're talking about.
But, like, as a dude.
Right. Here's the deal. If you guys just fucking went to each other's houses one day and didn't tell me, and then you just put on Evan's glasses, and you guys just sat here in my, I don't know, 720p level quality right now, you're the same person. Like just at the like Minecraft level graphics I'm working with right now, like
Where the fuck are you living in, like, the middle of Africa, like Nigeria internet? Like, what are you doing?
Saying only people in Africa play Minecraft?
I mean, I don't know
What
if
a
I
random-
was saying
what a
that.
crazy
Yeah, right? If I was saying that, I'm not sure what it means.
I fucking hate all those Elon Musks down there running around in their emerald mines, just
Little
crafting
bastards. Building things.
I love it.
Are you saying people from Africa can't play Minecraft? Might not be a free country over there, but I sure believe that is. I believe they can do whatever the hell they want to do.
I believe that as well. Thank you for saying that, Geoff. That was beautiful.
Dude, fucking... Oh, I could spin anything. God, sorry.
Dude, you come out looking fine on the camera, but like whenever we're recording, you look like you're like living in a jigsaw puzzle. I
feel that. I don't have a backdrop I set up. Sorry about that.
That's my wall.
It's the
That's
best
my
spot.
wall.
I think a little birdie told me that you do a little furniture moving right before the cast gets started, though.
Oh yeah, because dude, you want to take a tour? I'm just in the middle of my room.
I don't. Hey, you know what would derail this podcast? A tour of Rusty's bedroom.
Yo,
I don't think we need that.
The shortest episode of Cribs. Welcome to Rusty's room.
Cribs is so funny to me, dude.
Wait, it's not where. This is where the magic happens. This is where magic happens. This is
I saw a
Rusty's
ghost
room.
in this
Where
hallway.
magic happens.
It's
There's
a
my
dark
deck
magic.
right there.
You know what a warlock is?
Were either of you guys into magic as a child?
Like poof magic? Like,
Yeah.
Oh no.
Dude, that's sick because I just want to say right now, I bet if we did a poll and they said who in this Skype was into magic as a kid, nobody would probably say me, and you bet your dick it was me, dude. I was totally into magic.
I feel like you fucking did your rosaries for that though, dude. I feel like you spent enough time on the douchebag rosary, like
Yeah.
praying for your sins that like that's fine.
I am and was a nerd. Like the entire like I don't mean to be so Jeff,
Whoa.
but like,
People who do magic aren't nerds. They're losers, Jeff.
yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. But here's the deal. I did a lot of like prank magic, you know what I mean?
You didn't do magic, you did mind freaks. You didn't do magic.
Right.
You would like fucking hit some dork with a major look and go mind freak.
Yeah, dude, like I'd fucking like pour the powder into like a cup and then fucking be like, hey, oh, dude, here, and pretend to spill it on them, and it would have already solidified because of the magic. And I'd be like, hey, what's up, God, you idiot?
So you bullied people with magic? You'd be like, you were adopted, mind freak. Like,
If I had to describe my personality, it would be somebody who bullied people with magic.
God, dude, and I thought cyberbullying was gay.
I feel like I just cyberbullied myself for telling it to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people on Twitter right now that feel a lot better about themselves knowing that.
I don't care. As a kid, it was sick. You want to know why? Because I went to Myrtle Beach every year, and there was.
I thought you said Merlin Beach. Like, it's a wizard. Yeah, I went to Merlin Beach.
No, Myrtle Beach. A few things that were significant every year as a kid I would go. These were the things that stood out to me. After Tiger King showed it to me, but there was a lot of ligers and tigers everywhere, and you're like, this is fucking sick. I'm a kid. I'm gonna take a picture of the monkey. And then there'd also be this guy who did like spray space art, and that was cool.
Like the real quick, like.
Yeah, and it turned into like a planet and all that. It's awesome. And then you fucking get over to this dude who would just sit there in the street and just fucking do magic, and he would just fucking like show off in the street. And you're like, this shit's awesome. And he would do it outside of his magic store, so people would come in and buy a bunch of magic shit, but only like none of it was magic shit. It was just all like merch, you know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
dude, and you would like pay some chick to like walk up midway through the trick and be like, "You're so hot, let me blow you," and you're like, "Dude, I'll take 10 magics, please. 10 magics. Load me up, baby."
Dude, I had magic sets as a kid.
Dude, I keep thinking you're talking about Magic the Gathering, and I am picturing some dude staying outside like fucking activate mana.
I wish it was that cool. It's not.
Oh, it's way less cool. And like Magic the Gathering is not cool. Like, let's get that straight. It's not.
Oh yeah, no, it's not.
You gotta just. And I'm not even embarrassed about it. You know what I mean? Because it made me who I am today.
What was your favorite trick? What did you do? What did you do to try to impress the people?
I honestly, it's like asking Michael Jordan what his favorite move was. You know what I mean?
That's nice. All right, Rusty. What was the next thing that you wanted to talk about?
Jesus, yeah, no, that's annoying.
About to make 6 rings appear.
No, dude, can we unpack real fast? Just like unpack the fact that Geoff's biggest shame is that he bullied people with magic. like you're like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. But I was like really hurtful and got a lot of attention from people for doing something pretty stupid.
The fuck town did you grow up in? That was the lamest town ever.
Yeah, right?
Like some weird fucking backwoods town.
First of all, as the person we're making fun of, it's almost disrespectful to come at the town. It's not the town's fault. You know what I mean? Anybody can be born in a town.
That's like coming to Africa for their Minecrafts.
Yeah, dude. Like, you don't come to the town. The town doesn't even... They could disown me if they wanted to, and I'd be okay with that. You know what I mean?
I feel like there's a really high suicide rate, like in of preteens and shit, because you were just like magicking people. I
would tell everybody in the world that I did magic as a kid, and then show them one picture of Rusty wearing a fedora not that long ago, and go, I think that's more embarrassing. I think that like it's not like that's nothing to me. I don't give a shit. But the fedora face for Rusty was a tough one to look at.
Wait, why are you turning the optics on me?
This is what I do.
You're the one who leaned into this dodge thing. You're the one who raised your hand and said, I'm a mind freak. Like,
dude, I've actually been slowly trying to look like Chris Angel. What would you do? What would you do if I was like, this quarantine has taught me, guys, comedy's not really like my passion. I think I'm going to go after magic.
If when I came over to hang out the other day, every time you left the room, you came out with a little bit more mascara on. Like,
rings on your fingers.
You're treating it like a coke habit, dude. You're like coming out of the bathroom like, oh no, I was doing drugs.
Mascara.
I wasn't doing sleight of hand. That'd be crazy. This nail polish? No.
Nail polish that you're on and off. Just like, sorry, I thought I was being a mind freak for a second.
Yo, dude, they do a crossover episode with Queer Eye. They do Mind Freak for the straight guy.
Dude, oh my god, dude. If I came out with eyeliner on slowly but surely, I swear to God, people would be like, dude, what wrestler are you turning into? What are you doing?
He would look like I want to say the Undertaker's son, but it's more like a mini-me situation. Like somehow looks older than the original.
This is Undertaker's brother.
Didn't the Undertaker just retire? Why does he look old?
No, I said the other day in we get a group text that doesn't Geoff kind of look like not Wolverine, not Sabretooth, but like their older brother whose fingers just like swell up, like, you know what I mean? Like no claws.
I have sausage fingers. And then I just I fight them
Dinner's
like
ready.
An Irish guy. I just oh my God.
Dude,
yeah, I definitely look like a superhero, and if I were to have a power, you think I would have fucking sorcery power? Would I be like a Doctor Strange type character?
Yo, if you ended up being some sort of sorcerer supreme, I would be like really upset, dude.
Why? Because you would want to be that?
No, I'm not particularly, but I just feel like you shouldn't like get something that uses brains, you know? I feel like that would upset me.
That I would have something that use brains?
Yeah, like you're the kind of guy who has like you're the kind of guy who's like born with a natural talent. Like you wouldn't like work towards like learning a skill, you know?
I think I would. I think I'd be naturally gifted at things, and it would make me want to competitively be better at it. Like, I'd probably, like, if we were playing a video game and you had to, like, to choose your character, right? And you got, like, it was, like, the sorcerer character, the warrior character, like, you do all that shit. Like, you'd probably think I'd choose warrior, but that's just because I'd pick up a sword and probably naturally be pretty good at it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd probably pick up, like, blacksmith skills like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'd probably just happen to do these things, but instead I chose sorcerer because I get the magic powers, and then I'm gonna learn that shit anyway. My fishing's in 99. You know what I mean? My bread making's in 99. I can fucking do all the shit.
Geoff in medieval times, they're like, choose your weapon. He's like, broadsword? What's that, for women? No, no thank you. A bow? An arrow? What am I gonna put in my hair? Fucking idiot. Keep it coming. Mace? I'll put it in my purse. Next time someone rapes me, I'll put a mace, idiot.
Dude, yeah, Rusty, you'd be a jouster. I could just see it now. But when I say a jouster, I mean like an aspiring one who maybe never makes it to the dance, but like you're a pretty big fan of jousting.
Dude, I'm Sir Loris Tyrell before you knew he was gay. Like when you're like, damn, he could have any woman he wants.
Oh, the way when we meet him originally and he loses to a woman in a fight?
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Okay. I'd totally be Brienne of Tarth. I'd totally be Brienne. Could you imagine? Yo, that'd be sick to just cut to like just a real quick like seconds of a new scene as it's like panning away to the real subject matter where it's like two guys who's like, I call Brienne of Tarth, and they just move on.
Yo, honestly, half the reason I'm laughing is I'm picturing you doing a Brienne cosplay and you bleach your hair, dude. Just you with bleached eyebrows is really funny.
Oh, I would have to do the eyebrows too, huh?
Yeah, you're like a Hunger Games character, dude.
What'd you do if I did it, but I didn't shave the beard? I just dyed it blonde too. I just pulled like some people like, are you Thor? I'm like, I'm freaking Brienne, dude.
No one would think you're Thor, dude.
People would totally think that if I had blonde hair.
Nope.
Thor could not be an Italian. I know we established that they're good with a hammer, but
yeah, but if I had everything was bleached blonde, I would just look like a fucking Norse god.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, but like fat Thor, like fat Thor.
Dude, I'm not giving you that. You would just look like a fat blonde guy.
Yeah, all right, that's fair. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all
just because you're blonde. Yo, that's so annoying. The fact that you're like, yeah, if I was blonde, I would be Thor.
Yeah. You don't think that with the beard too? The blonde beard really sells it. Or I'd just be like a really shitty looking sailor. but like a Broadway musical guy.
Okay. All right. I was gonna say, like, what sailor are you picturing? You're like, bleach blonde's hair, eh? Just one of the gals, eh?
I think it's so funny. I feel like it's so funny listening to people talk in the military because they're very open about their hate for the other military. And I think that's so funny. Like, I've met so many people that are just like, here's the deal. The Navy's a bunch of queers. And you're like, whoa, what the fuck? Really?
No,
like,
dude.
I feel like people say that shit, and then you talk to someone in the Navy, and they're just like, here's the deal, dude. People in the Army are fucking just fucking morons. And then they're like, and then like it goes to the Air Force, and then everyone's like, shut the fuck up. And then it goes to the Coast Guard, and everyone's like, you don't fucking count. And then like, that's the whole conversation.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. The Navy says the Army doesn't shower, and they stink, and they're stupid. They're like, go take an army shower, dude. They fucking say, just spray yourself down, you stinky fuck.
Dude, fucking Air Force, they'll call them Chair Force because they always sit down in their little cockpits, right? Yeah. But when I heard Chair Force the first time, it was not properly explained to me, and I assumed that there was a special needs division of the military of wheelchair fighters.
Wheelchair fighters? Fighters?
Fucking Chair Force. I was just like, oh, it's fucking rolling murder ball style, dude.
No. Nope. No. I don't know how your brain went to that.
Show about
Chair Force.
Wheelchair fighting force?
That's awesome.
Chair Force 1. Dude, can they fuse their chairs together in a mech? Some sort of
Voltron fucking chair god? I don't know, man.
I'm trying to think of a pun for Voltron and paraplegics. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh my god, dude! It feels like you saying that they call the Air Force Chair Force and then mentioning in the cockpit just adds like an extra like more disrespect somehow. Or they're like, yeah, in the fucking cockpit, and then everyone's brain goes, we all can make the joke, it's funny, and then like, you know what I mean? It's just extra like, yeah, fuck that. But
dude, I really like this direct-to-DVD commentary on my joke. Thank you.
Dude, the sports rivalry like feel that it has like this college football environment in the military is so like.
Well, don't they have that? Aren't the military sports teams like fucking?
Yeah, but they're usually not able to compete with the big schools.
Right, it's like the Ivy Leagues where they're like, you know, we care about each other. We don't care about. You know.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we're gonna play Harvard, and you're like, yeah, Harvard's not playing.
Yeah, what if they made the Ivy Leagues add the word nerd to all their sports? Like, you know, nerd ball, fucking
nerd ball. Wait, for what?
Just I don't know, all their sports.
That would be all of the sports. It'd just be nerd ball.
Yeah, that would be all this. That would be all the sports, Rusty. Way to go. Now there's just 7 nerd balls.
Yeah, no, they have one sports team that competes in every sport, and what they do is they ask everybody like how they're feeling today. Like, you know, like, do you feel comfortable running? Do you feel comfortable jumping? And then. Yeah. Hey,
what's up? I'm on the road team. And then you're like, yeah, I'm on the rugby team. And you're like, oh my God, are we going to be doing the same things? Oh my God. I was just coming in for the one sport. And they're like, yeah, but you got to play all of them.
The Harvard guys get to stand on each other's shoulders like a human Voltron. Just like, I have arms. I have legs.
Just some girl walks in. Hi, I'm here for cheerleading. And you're like, today's football day.
They're like, we do not have enough athletic people on campus. All right, round them up. Welcome to sports. You are sports now.
That's how my high school was. Like our school was so much smaller and way more unathletic than all of the schools we played. And
wait,
it was
pause. Yep. Are you about to do the plot of The Longest Yard?
No, I don't believe so.
All right, go ahead. Continue.
No, I don't believe so. And then as I left school, then everybody at the high school was like, we should stop playing all of these amazing teams because we produce 150 kids per graduating class. And
Fair.
Then like...
That's not a lot of sperm. That's not a lot of sperm.
And then their football team incredibly got better. And they're like, yeah, because you're playing other small schools, which is like normal. You know what I mean? But like putting like Army against Ohio State, you're like, I would not be doing that. That's not a good idea. We shouldn't do that. That's not going to turn out well. But like our school would just get competed against people who graduated with classes of like 700 kids.
Dude, I get it. I get it. I did 2 years at a Catholic school and 2 years at the biggest public high school in South Jersey. And you know, I'm technically a state champion.
Wait, what is it?
I did 2 years at a Catholic school and 2 years at a big public high school.
Yeah, but what did you say? That it's the biggest public school in
South Jersey? I said one of the biggest public high schools in South Jersey.
Which is?
Lenape? Dude,
I can't believe you just told everyone your high school on the internet. Now everybody knows where you live.
Joke's on you, idiot. It's a regional school. There's 5 schools in it.
I'm an idiot, dude.
They're just so dumb.
Can't believe I didn't do my research on your school.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, no, but so my 2 years at Catholic school, I'm technically a fucking state champion because everyone was busy praying, and we had one athletic kid.
You were the one athletic kid?
No.
Oh, what are you saying?
I mean, he did totally lead that story into saying that. He was trying to say that.
That is what it felt like was being said.
I knew even if he outright said that, wouldn't have believed him.
That's like that's on you guys. That's like what?
Well, I didn't believe it.
Why? When have I ever implied athleticism?
So wait,
nothing.
You won
no,
because
never.
There was one athletic kid at your school.
Yeah, because javelin, you know, like all your scores kind of get like put together. Like, yeah, he holds the record, but all our scores get added up, and we won in the state championships for javelin because one kid bombed it.
Okay, yeah, no, I mean, most people have been on a championship team.
What you just said.
Were they a part of the championship team? No.
My numbers are in that score.
You were part of the team.
Yeah.
Okay.
My numbers are in that score.
You're just bragging about riding the bench.
Yeah, dude, I wrote it hard.
You played right field for an inning every game, and then happened to win the championship. And we're like, yeah, my baseball team and I are champions.
Guess what, dude? If I wasn't in fucking right field dropping easy balls, then it wouldn't be a close game, and it wouldn't be so fucking cool when we win.
Man, I just struck a nerve. Man, someone's childhood has a lot of baseball probably.
My dad was the coach. He put me in right field. I used to pick grass.
Do you know what's really tough about that? Is your dad's supposed to love you, and he still puts you in the position that said you sucked.
Yeah, I hate baseball.
No, I'm just fucking with you. But being at a young age and being put in right field is basically a parent bullying you.
Never had a human pitcher. Never had a human pitcher.
That's basically a parent being like, you get the fuck over there where nobody fucking hits the ball. And you go, what? You go, and if somebody does hit the ball over there, so
all right.
So
Mikey, you're gonna be first base today, and Rusty, you go sit in the ugly boy corner.
Dude,
ugly boy corner.
Straight up, as you get older, right field is a valuable position because there's a lot of lefties. But as a kid, to be put in right field, man, you're basically going to be getting more overthrown first baseman balls than you're going to be getting actual gameplay. It's the most disrespectful thing you could do in baseball. I'd rather than
I disagree.
Why don't you sit on this fucking bench because you suck than go for 1 inning a game, go get in right field. This is totally mandated by the township that I have to play every kid for 1 inning.
I'm happy that he was competitive enough to want to shove me into right field, because if God forbid he tried to make me play fucking shortstop or some shit where I don't even know what the position does, it would have been embarrassing. It would have been embarrassing.
I feel like you could have played second.
Oh, wait, dude. I just thought of something. Did you hear about Cody and Rob's roast battle the other night?
I heard that Rob won in overtime.
Yeah, no, I heard it was a great battle. There might be more news on that. Tune into the What Up Guys, because they might have some news on that in the future. I'll tell you about it after the cast. But there was a comic who went, and they ate a dick, apparently. A big fat dick.
Is it someone we know?
Yes. And yeah, wider and shorter. Bigger and fatter, but smaller somehow. Dense dick. So they ate a big fat dick. Okay. And they went against somebody who's a prepared and skilled roaster. So they ate a dick and bombed, which we know as comic sucks.
Right.
While they're bombing, they got trashed by the person who was going against them.
Okay.
And then later in the show, one of the comics who was doing a regular set called this guy to the stage and handed him a bag of sugar packets and said, "Here you go, buddy. It's an ounce of funny." That's so disrespectful. Could you imagine, dude? Could you imagine?
I feel like you'd have to just take that on the chin in the moment.
I hear he did.
Because as much as, in my head, I ran through this scenario 4 times. In the first version, I punched that dude right in the face. In the second version, I thought about it, and then I punched that dude right in the fucking face. In the third version, I thought maybe I shouldn't punch this dude in the face, and I elbowed him in the esophagus instead. And in the fourth version, I'm finally realizing that maybe you can't hit somebody because we're all doing art. Are doing art. Imagine if you all punched a dancer. Somebody would be like, "Are you serious?" Or if you punched a singer, and you'd be like, "Dude, you can't just punch a singer in the face. So you can't punch a comedian in the face while they're performing. It is the most pussy thing because you all oh, I thought he was ready. He was holding a microphone. He was not ready."
I agree.
I love the Jeff Colella flowchart of whack-a-mole of just can you hit this person? Is it art? If yes, no.
I would take it at first and then, talk to the guy after and give him a nice kidney shot. Just a nice. That was funny. That was funny.
I mean, it was a roast show, and apparently, from what I hear, this comic who ate a large one.
I think I might know who it is, but we're not going to say names.
No.
Because here's the deal.
No. Because the
that
person
I
who it
know
was
on that show, because everybody I know personally that is on that show is a funny person.
Yeah, no,
so,
this person is hilarious, and apparently they had been saying beforehand, like they were saying like that they didn't realize how big the show was going to be, and they had not like properly prepared, and they're like, I'm definitely going to lose. But you can prepare to lose, but you can't be prepared to be brought on stage and fucking stockaded like that.
Yeah.
Like, God, like imagine if like you're having sex with a chick and you come and she's like, cool. And she just like walks you upstairs, like holds up the condom, and she's just like, this is an ounce of testosterone. You could use this. Like,
oh, dude, somebody to give you what a fucking, oh my God. Because you know what? I bet the person who said that probably physically couldn't back that up. Do you know what I mean?
Probably.
I don't know what they looked like, but I have to imagine if
it wasn't Big J Okerson.
Who I'm thinking of we're talking about, I don't necessarily know if it's a smart idea to say that to said person. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know who we're talking about. I'm just guessing in my mind. But regardless, I just don't think like, oh man, it sucks too, because I have been in the scenario where I have said some things where like on stage where I go, man, if I get off stage right now and those people are mad at me, I'm going to have to just face that, because I'm not like immune anymore because I was on stage. Like, I just sometimes say shit because it's funny and ballsy, and what are you going to do? Hit the comedian in the face? But if
and there's always that chance.
Yeah, and there is that chance.
It's like, well, no, but I mean, like when you're on stage, there's that chance. It's like Guitar Hero, like star power. Like if you can like do well enough, even if you were an asshole, you might carry that immunity off stage. That star power might linger, dude. You might fucking Luigi your way back to the crowd.
I think I heard Shane say that you have like a one block radius after you crush a set. Or sometimes that's the best you could hope for, or sometimes you're just literally a building's worth of star power, or sometimes like a floor's worth of star power, or like, you know what I mean? Like if you crush at the Raven Lounge, you're like, damn, bro, the second floor just witnessed that shit. Like, you know what I mean? And then you go downstairs and like nobody gives a fuck about you anymore. Like that's what that is. Like, but like that guy could have, whoever said that shit could have, you know, after the show been leaving, going to his car, and then that comedian could have been there and been like, remember that shit you said in front of everybody, dog? Well, here we are in the streets. And then like but it is a real thing.
It's bad.
You know what I mean? It's a real thing. Like I'm prepared to back up the stuff I say. Like, it is what it is, but I'm
prepared to prey on pussies, and I don't mean that in a sexual way. I mean that in when Dorian parallel parked during Jesse Dram's set, I was next comic up. You know what I fucking said? Get up for Jesse. Dude, my favorite joke was watching Dorian parallel park. Like fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like there's almost, you gotta hope at least that there's a level of like camaraderie in the comedy community that like you would have to not.
That's the other thing is like we're talking about a dude, and this is a roast show. You signed up for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
you can't get mad either. Do you know what I mean? Like,
if you sign up for a donkey show, don't be mad when it's got hooves. That's what I always say.
Yeah. Yes, but if there's like even remember that time? I think you were there. You were definitely there at Bobby Ray's when that fucking military drunk dude was like.
Yeah, because I fucking ditched my set and tore him up, remember?
Yeah, and I really liked your set because it was awesome because you crushed that guy. But like there was a moment where that guy was getting way too aggressive, and I felt like multiple comics look at each other and be like, no.
Yeah.
We're not gonna
you and Billy Strange, dude.
I think Tom Crolius as well.
And Tom Crolius, dude. Now that is a terrible fleshy Voltron. That is just.
And we're not the toughest group you've ever seen.
No,
But
dude.
I feel like we'd be a little scrappy. I feel like Billy would
When
be
we're doing
inserting
art,
fingers into people, and then they'd be like real thrown off, and then when their hands go down, I'm like, bah, bah, and then like, you know what I mean? And Tom Crowley whips out some like military shit that he's holding to, dude. Like,
I feel like he would just do like a literal bear run, like run at you like a literal bear.
yeah, but really well uphill. Like, if you were on a hill, you'd be in trouble. Again,
How
Like,
the
if
fuck
you're
is he going that fast? Like,
Tom's called a bear, but like not for the reasons you think. Like not because like of what he looks like, but like because
got so much weather.
Really good uphill, a really good uphill climber. He could probably clock about 27 miles per hour.
slower
Needless to
downhill.
say-
Very strange. Very
Needless
strange.
to say, the boys get scrappy when art's involved.
Yeah. Again, I just think you can't get physical at an art form. Like you wouldn't do it in any other one. Imagine kicking a painter in the face. Oh my God, what an asshole!
Here's my exception.
Could have hit Carlos Mencia. He could have, and I bet you he wanted to in the moment, but he didn't, and he was right for it because if he did do it, he was wrong automatically, and nobody would have listened to him. You know what I mean?
I do think there's an exception to the you can't hit an artist thing though.
Okay.
Photographers.
Are you saying paparazzi?
I'm saying, like, if I'm at a concert and this guy's like getting around because he's got a fucking dude, I can't even. You prove to me that you're taking pictures right now. You could just be holding that shit. You can be going wherever you want. Get out of my face.
Think about this,
idiot.
You paid $100 for your concert ticket. He paid $1,100 to get closer at this concert. You know what I mean? Like that guy really earned it. I think he bought a camera.
No. I just think most photographers are trash. All right, I figured that out in like high school because my like English professor, his like side teacher, it's high school. I went to Cambridge. His like real job was being a photographer, and he was like, "Here's the thing: when you're taking the picture, you don't know what you're taking, but your artist eye,
snip your own
like,
shit, dude.
Your
Fucking
artist
idiots.
eye just like it hones in on the right moment to click that shutter. And I was just like, no, dude, you're just clicking, and then you look back later and you're like, I fucking got one, baby. I played Pokemon Snap. I know how it works.
Dude. You're so right, but also that's most art. But like that is, dude, like anybody.
No,
anybody
you don't put yourself out there in photography. At least painting, people can look over your shoulder and be like, "That sucks." Like
right.
Photography, it's like in there. It's in the box.
You could go. I didn't mean to take that one.
Yeah,
that was nice.
finger slipped, fucking idiot.
It does kind of look abstract, though. Am I right, guys? No, you guys didn't really think so. Yeah, I didn't mean to take it. Like,
yeah,
You're right. No, okay, I agree with that because photography. I feel like actually, if you succeed in photography in today's climate, that's actually super impressive. Only because
it kind of is.
No, the really good
exactly.
Saying, the really good
but that goes back to your fucking when we're talking about this guy who pays for his camera and that entitles him to get wherever in the fucking concert, here's the thing, bro. It's not that much better than the phone in half these chicks' pockets in Coachella.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right. I agree with you. Technology's catching up to them. So you're almost like, hey, dude, we can all do it. You know what I mean? Like, we can all do it.
I can't help but think about, do you remember the photographer at Electric Halloween? Me and you were in that big ass tent. I had the space heaters going, trying to keep the heat in, and this dude with the
blow up one.
Yeah. And the dude with the raspy voice kept opening the fucking backside. Huh?
Like I got a sick picture though.
Yeah, no, he's a great photographer. Check out Nobody Photography, but don't tell him what door to go through because he fucking hates that. And that's the thing, dude. Everyone's an artist. At a certain point, everyone's a fucking artist, and if you put them up on the fucking tribunal on Survivor, and you know they'll be like, yeah, dude, I fucking finger paint, so I'm an artist, and this guy's transsexual, so you know, vote for him. Like fucking people will always try to find some way to big up themselves. So fuck you. And photography, that's the one that I can't call you out on being bad while you're doing it. So it's not done until I edited it.
Yeah, that's true. You're not making any wrong points. I actually was going to argue with you, but I think you're right. I think that you could get away with punching a photographer. You convinced me. I would punch a photographer. Now I'm on board. Like, I'll do it.
Like if a photographer called you on stage, it was like, can we get that comic back up? I want to get a picture of how bad he sucked. You can hit that guy.
Oh, dude. If somebody who isn't a comedian said that shit to me, then you could hit that fucking person. Then you could fucking hit that person. If some dude in the crowd said that shit to me, dude, you ain't immune at all. You can't hit another comedian. We're technically coworkers at different branches. You know what I mean? Like, we're just kind of, we sometimes see each other, but bro, I don't know you, so get out of my place of work. Like, don't insult me here. This is my job. It's not really, but you gotta act like it.
Yeah, no, comics, we're like crisis actors. Like, you know what I mean? It's like we might end up in the same building again, but you don't ever talk about the last time. We're both here for work. You know what I mean? Sandy Hook didn't happen. I don't want to hear about it. It did happen, but it didn't happen.
Do you think crisis actors are recruited at the waiting room of a plastic surgeon? Just where they're like, yo, you guys aren't going to use that face anymore? Do you guys want to make a quick $1,000 real quick, and then we'll just record this thing, and then you can change your face forever? Do you think that's what they do?
They give you like the Bed Bath & Beyond 20% off coupons. 20% off your face.
These are expired. Bed Bath & Beyond coupons don't expire. They always accept them year round. Oh my god, dude.
Would you do it?
What?
Let someone use your identity and then change your face?
No. Are you serious?
What a weird question.
You can't touch my face, and not for the reason you think. You can't touch my face because here's the deal.
There's a super thin force field around.
I'm surviving with what I got. You can't make it worse because there's no way it looks better after you ripped it off. Nothing's ever looked better after you ripped it off.
Got you're happy with what God left you with?
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't want. If you were like, do you want to keep your face, or do you want someone to walk up and fucking siler your fucking face off? I don't want my face to get silered off.
I'm saying, like, is that something you would do? Like, I abandon your identity and everything you have for a certain amount of money?
No. Would you? I feel like Rusty
probably not.
I feel like Rusty would. He doesn't have a lot of attachments.
I don't have a lot going on.
He doesn't have a lot of attachments. He would.
What am I doing?
He'd bounce, dude.
Rusty, it's the year 2020. They can't take your face off and put a new one on yet. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know what we figured out yet. It's not happening like that.
Right,
it's gonna turn out bad.
Would you choose the Deadpool? Would you choose the Deadpool like stuff? Would you be like, yeah, you got to look like that shit, but like you could like have these kind of cool powers? Would you do the Deadpool stuff? Like, I feel like that's a good test because
no, he can't die.
Ugly as shit. And you can't die. You ugly forever, dog. You ugly forever.
Can I wait till I'm like slightly less handsome to start?
You have to do it within the next. You have to do it within the next 3 years.
30. God.
Do it by 30.
How much money am I getting? I'm just getting superpowers?
You're getting superpowers and a sweet starter pack of $15,000 to get yourself a nice little apartment.
Yeah, I'd do that.
Wow, $15,000.
And superpowers! That's how we started this cast, is how you deserve superpowers or whatever. I feel like we start a lot like that, actually.
You're getting Deadpool superpowers. You're good at fighting, and you can't die.
And
that's
fucking.
His super.
That was one of the superpowers.
You know what? I've just talked to the producers. They said that's not a superpower. It actually is just a Ryan Reynolds thing.
Yeah, you're not.
And a lot of producers were saying Ryan Reynolds was slinging dick. That's not something you're going to get.
Well, if I'm not going to have Spidey sense for the G-spot, then what's the point?
Okay. All right. Hold on. Wait. Let's up the powers. Let's say you get Spider-Man's powers and not the fucking... I built my stuff. Like, you got.
That's the real one.
I know, but that's not the fun one.
It's so weird. The idea that would come out of his wrist. I don't want that. I don't want that at all.
Yeah,
that's
I mean, but
gross.
Spiders do that in
right, then
real
your
life.
Spider-Man powers then your Spider-Man
You're
powers,
gross,
dude.
You want that?
You don't have to put on bracelets every time you gotta fight people. Like,
you want balls on your wrist?
That's
what that would be. He would have little buttholes.
It could snap, bro. It's just a bracelet. It's just a bracelet.
What if you pink sock your wrist butthole, dude? That's gross.
What is wrong
Spider-Man,
with you?
you're not gonna have that happen. Rusty, it's
Let me
just
ask
because
you
you
this,
get
bro,
spider powers doesn't mean you're not gonna forget things.
You have a super
You're gonna
strong
forget
butthole?
everything still.
Probably.
You act like real spiders have mechanical shit out of their asses. Like it's not the normal one. Like they don't have it. How does it work for them?
If Bruce Banner has a butt plug in and then he turns into the Hulk, will it smash the butt plug?
I don't know. Like if he was wearing a condom, you'd think the condom would probably rip if he turned into the Hulk, right? Like
his pants do, I would assume.
But yo, like just like the pants, it only rips at the end. So it's really just the worst use of a condom. It's basically just a dick sleeve. Just a big dick sleeve.
God.
I feel like though, honestly, just because like Marvel probably figured this out, they were like, you know what? If Hulk's gonna Hulk out, his dick's not gonna. It's gonna stay fucking Banner sized, and it's probably normal sized. A little dick on the Hulk. I really do think that they thought this through a long time ago. They were like, it doesn't grow.
Because his bulge would have to. It would bulge in the inseam. His inseam would be destroyed.
Dude, I bet, yo, those motherfuckers would totally come out with some bullshit where they'd be like, it's true, the Hulk actually doesn't have the biggest dick in the Marvel universe. The biggest dick actually belongs to like somebody pull some shit. They pull like if you were at DC, like it'd be somebody you wouldn't even think of. They'd be like, Green Lantern actually has the biggest the white one actually. And you're like, no way. John Stewart definitely has a bigger dick than Hal Jordan, and they're like again a Ryan Reynolds character. And you're like, God damn, this guy slings dick.
Yo, Martian Manhunter is black, right? Oh wait, no, that's actually a thing. Wait, that actually is a thing. Because there's in DC, there's actually, how fucked up is DC? The way they wrote it on Mars, there's two races of Martians. There's white ones and green ones, and then the white ones are like black people, and then literally they have like the same history as black people in DC Comics. And then he comes to Earth and he can shapeshift into anything he wants, and he picks a black person.
Well, you know what's funny about that? Oh wait, so then technically he's a black person, but he's the white Martian?
The white Martians are like they're the ones who are genocided on Mars.
Okay, right, but like so the real white Martians are the green Martians. Like you know what I mean? Like the white guys. Yes. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, green privilege. Green privilege. Yeah.
Green privilege. Okay, exactly. So DC said, we're going to do black people, but we're going to do the same amount of aliens. And you're like, whoa, wait, hold on a second. You're like, no. Green Lantern's black, but we're going to put Martian Manhunter in it too. And you're like, so there's going to be an equal amount of aliens as black people? And you're like, no, but the alien's going to turn into a black guy. You're like, the alien's black? No, he's not. No, he's not black.
No, dude.
He's
that's actually so good.
Dude, like
it's like, all right, got a new hero for you. Good news, he's
totally
black.
Skirted around it 100% with that one.
Oh, another black hero? It's like, don't worry, he was white first.
And guess what? The John Stewart Green Lantern is one of the coolest characters. Like the black Green Lantern's awesome, and I bet they just turn him into black, so you'd be like,
John Stewart?
Definitely John Stewart.
Because I'm just picturing like the late night host John Stewart. And he's
love John Stewart.
May I use my rings?
I love all John Stewarts. I'll stand by that. I love all John Stewarts. I also get a kick out of the fact that he's like in Big Daddy. Like I didn't realize that until I got older. Like watching it as a kid, like I wasn't like, that's John Stewart. Like I was like, that's just a guy. That's not Adam Sandler.
You're like, I love his political takes. Like.
And then you go, dude, I love John Stewart.
I hate when McDonald's isn't serving breakfast. I
just don't find Trevor Noah funny. I just don't find him funny. So like,
I find him about as funny as a South African emerald mine craft.
Do you want to like take that? But dude, I don't know about that. I don't know. I understand what you were trying to say, but the amount of buzzwords in that could have been taken wrong That's a tough one.
All right. So we can edit it out if you want. But I just went through the Elon Musk rabbit hole the other day. I didn't realize his history. I Googled everything about Elon Musk and Jesus fucking Christ, that guy's a piece of shit.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. Well, do you not know what I'm referencing when I keep saying emerald mine?
No, I think you just said. I think I brought up a black. I brought up a black person, and you brought up South African emerald mine, and it was just like there's so many buzzwords in that were negative that I just feel like no matter what, someone's gonna when you said that, somebody in another room's head went, "What the fuck did he just say?"
Some emerald dealer in South Africa.
Yeah, dude. So I don't know what you want to do about that part.
No, all right. So, we can leave it or we can take it out. I'll just inform you real fast, because if you don't know, some of the audience might not know. So Elon Musk's family originally got all their money from profiting off of apartheid. They own an emerald mine in South Africa, and he used the money from that to buy his way into companies and schools to build this legacy where literally all of his achievements were someone else's that he bought and paid them to say he was the founder of. It's insane.
Steve Jobsing people.
Yeah, but with apartheid. He's profiting off of blood emeralds and using the money to make shitty electric cars.
Listen. I bet those miners are pretty physically fit. I bet they're really.
You think they could take him in a fight? You think they should just stand up to the boss?
Look at Francis Ngannou, okay? All I'm saying is if that dude wasn't digging trenches, that dude wouldn't be that big. That dude put in some manual labor. And now, if we could then go save those miners, miners is a tough thing to say.
No, but you're saving them.
Yeah, you're saving them.
Tony, 2012.
Automatically, it's negative. So since we're saving coal emerald miners.
I'm sorry, and we can cut all of this if you want, but the idea of Elon Musk doing an undercover boss thing in his parents' emerald mine in South Africa.
That's a funny sketch, dude. Sketch.
Why are you swinging the hammer at that angle? It would be much more efficient if you died while swinging.
Weirdly, they'd be like, we got fucking 68 Elons in this bitch, bro. We got a bunch of Elons. Ain't no
I have to call you Easy Deezy. That's your new nickname.
It'd be sick if he wasn't himself. What if he immediately fit in? He was just like, what's up, boys? When break, baby.
Yo, he walks in fucking Billy Madison on the first day of high school, but it actually works. He pulls up in a Pontiac, cracks a beer, tosses it to the boys. Let's cut some fucking gems, bitch.
Dude, exactly. Really embraces it, but one of my favorite bits that Pete Holmes ever did was just that he talks about his hell is just having hell but not being able to even take a break at hell, because the best part is to just go to the water cooler and be like, yeah, dude, it's tough, man, because the flames on the leg, flames of the legs, exactly. He's to be able to have to suffer and then not have anyone to be like, doesn't this fucking suck? That's suffering. If Elon Musk just walked in there and immediately was like, dude, I fucking hate mining, and they're like, we fucking hate mining. Exactly. But the fucking Musk family, I fucking hate the Musk family. That's what we're saying. He immediately bonds.
My dad is making you guys do this. This fucking sucks.
Exactly. I'm gonna go talk to him. Could you talk to him?
Could you do that?
Yo, Easy Beezy over here just said he's gonna go talk to
him. Yo, no, that's great. Oh fuck, dude! I read this one quote. He was doing it. All right, we can keep it.
I don't know.
We can keep the baby.
I'm always to keep it unless you want to keep my reaction. I felt like I just felt like it was.
You gotta say something messed up for me to want to take it out, so you're good. You haven't crossed any lines.
I'm the only one taken aback from it. I thought me and Evan were both like, whoa, hello, what did you say?
Well, I think that the joke was, I think there were too many pieces to it that I didn't understand, but I was playing with lightning. You know what I mean? I saw all the connections. I was like,
somebody got shocked, but it wasn't you, so you don't give a shit.
Sorry if you were the one miner who hears that fucking that shot across the globe.
Here's the thing about the Sweet Heat podcast: we're not going to apologize for shocking
minors.
We're not apologizing for shocking.
The show's not for minors.
Here in Sweet Heat, we're not apologizing.
I'm sorry, you hardworking people that need emeralds. This show is not for minors at all. It's not for you.
We basically.
Yo, so, speaking of Elon Musk and minors, so
Elon Musk just put an entire group of people in right field. Just was like, yeah, no, we don't really give a shit about you. Why don't you go over there?
Yo, it turns out his family has actually made their money from miners, and it's just a bunch of children in the mines.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right.
And they have a baseball team in the minor leagues. They're just
the one thing the miners love is their softball tournament every year. Like, they look forward to it against their rivals who cut rubies across the fucking Kalahari.
Just the fucking.
So anyway, somebody was asking Elon Musk about his baby. You know, the one with the ridiculous string of characters for a name.
XEA-12.
Yeah. The one who is a fucking barcode.
I hope that kid's super fucking normal. I hope he fucking wants to I hope he's so normal.
He won't be.
His mom is Grimes.
Oh, Grimes. Do you know Grimes? You know Grimes, Evan?
Yeah. The only reason I know this wonderful creation, thank you, Jesus and God, you guys did great, is because of Elon. And I looked into it, and I was just like, people searched for this person before? And they did.
Yo, dude, it makes me so. Wait, I don't think we're on the same page. It makes me so mad when she gets called just Grimes' girlfriend. I listened to Grimes since high school, dude. I used to rip
Elon Musk's girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Whatever I said.
You're on a different page than I am. I don't like it.
Oh no, dude! I used to rip lines of horse tranquilizers and listen to Oblivion in the dark in my room. It was my shit. She's weird as shit is the point. And
very strange.
So he did this interview where they were like, how are you getting along with little baby XQC or whatever its name is? And he was like, well, I don't really have a role in the child's life right now. It's much all it does is eat and poop and cry, so it's much more Grimes' responsibility. I'm sure that I'll have a more active role when the baby's actually capable of intelligent conversation.
See, somebody like that is how you understand what is PC culture, because that guy speaks like a robot, and that guy just says things factually with no emotion. And people are like, that guy's an asshole. And you're like, but doesn't it kind of feel like he was automated to say that? Like, doesn't it kind of feel like that's just like how he is going to handle it? Like, she right now is taking care of him. I'm obviously making spaceships. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
obviously.
Like, somebody being like, Elon Musk was like really sexist for that statement. It's like, I mean, I don't know. He just put two people in space. Like, he's making.
I'm actually raising a baby laser right now. So, you know, laser dinosaur.
Throwers commercially to the public. Like, how do you get away with that?
Dude,
not a flamethrower. Put a small tank on it. Smart.
I'm picturing, like, you know that scene in SpongeBob where Patrick and SpongeBob are raising that baby shell that keeps shitting, and SpongeBob's like the wife. Yeah, Patrick comes home from work. Yeah, great episode. But I'm picturing like Elon comes home and like he won't even look at the baby, and he's like, call me when it can speak of Kafka and philosophy. Like it's just like, this fucking idiot, that's no child of mine. He can't even read. You're like, it's one, dude.
He walks in, he looks at her and he goes, don't even let this baby speak to me until it's on its third.
Nah, they built a dumb house. 100% he built a dumb house for them.
Childish.
4 year dumb house, yeah.
Is that a real thing? He actually did that?
No, I'm just assuming.
Dude, I was also, that's how crazy that motherfucker is. Evan just said some shit and we were like, does he do that?
So I do love, imagine this, you live with Elon Musk, he names his shit like the most like ridiculous string of characters and numbers. He has this super fucking autistic like scheme, but then whenever he talks to you, he's like, "This is the dum dum house." You're like, "Why does he talk to me like that?" Like,
it does kind of feel like Elon Musk. If there's one negative about him, is that he doesn't know how to name things. Like his baby, a bad name.
I just told you about the emerald mines. The one bad thing is you can't name things. God, have you seen this emerald mine? Yeah, he called it Mount fucking Good Times. Terrible name, dude.
Yeah, okay, that's bad too. But like they were like, here's the baby, and he was like, keyboard smash, and then they were like, here's a flamethrower. He's like, what about not a flamethrower? And they were like, all right. And they were like, here's a space program. He's like, Space X.
No,
and you're like,
dude, he literally. You know those memes that are like, we gave a robot 10,000 hours of Trump speeches, and this is what he wrote. Like, he names shit like it's like, we told a robot what names are, and here's what it came up with.
The first name that it came up with was this.
Yeah,
like Elon
the old
stands
Xbox
for a
360, where it assigns you a name, and it's everything is like tortoise in the name for some reason.
One of mine was
But it's like nerdy
walnut.
tortoise. Carby tortoise, like
pineapple
fucking
tortoise.
yeah, like
all right, yeah, I don't know, you sure?
I guess all the jackrabbits got here before me.
Damn it,
dude! I swear to God, though, like Elon's just an abbreviation for something, like ELON. You know what I mean? Like electronic, like-minded.
It's a cookbook.
It's a cookbook, dude. Literally, it's so true though. Elon Musk is truly a bot that downloaded like life. Put into the world, and like he's really good at doing things. You're like, yeah, it's actually I think how we're supposed to be behaving. I think we're supposed to be building rocket ships, and we keep betting on horses and fucking like
and dogs. Not, dude. It'd be one thing if it was just horses. We bet on everything. Dogs, dude.
Bet on the puppy bowl,
dude. That's so fun. You're so right.
Are the people betting on the marble races yet?
Oh, dude, people.
Oh, I bet on marbles.
Probably been.
They have like 7 million views.
I'm one of them.
Can't you watch it and then tell all your friends, know the winner, and just play it again? Like, don't they have to be live events?
Yeah. You bet on live.
But they had 1 million views, and now they have 7 million views. So who's coming so late to the party that they're like, blue?
They're kind of soothing to watch sometimes. Yeah, I'll just throw it on, relax, just like that war of
ASMR.
That war of the marb as it curves down the track, dude.
What is it? The warb or
the whir of the marb?
Oh, the whir. I thought you made up. I was like, the warb of the marb.
No, fucking the whir of the marb does sound like a Charlotte Bronte book. I will give you that. Dude, I will give you that.
It sounds like some fucking chicken noodle soup for the soul. Like it sounds like some weird ass shit that I'm not reading and would be sad on an audiobook.
Dude, you just reminded me with the chicken noodle soup thing. Have I told you about all of the fucking jars around my house? So I have to be quiet because everyone's upstairs. My roommate has started keeping glass jars that apparently she's saving to make candles with. Like if I like move them or like try to recycle them, like she gets like super like Amish autistic on me, like autistic.
Yeah, autistic.
Like she's not full, like, she can make a candle. She probably can like raise a barn or anything like that, but like,
dude, autistic is first of all fantastic. Second of all, she's just keeping trash in your house. She's just yelling at you for throwing out trash, which I think is the definition of a bad roommate. I think the definition of a bad roommate is trying to make the place trashy.
Are Amish people just religious hoarders?
No, because I don't think they have anything. I think they make something and then they use it as firewood. Like I think they just are like the greatest recyclers of all time.
We use every part of the buffalo. Mostly just burn it, but
that's what I mean. Like I feel like they just are like the most useful. Like no one in the history of the world will look back one day and be like, do you know who really tanked this like planet? You know who really damaged this planet? The Amish. Like they're gonna be like, no, they didn't. They didn't use cars. They barely used electric.
Dude, and they keep to themselves. We could build a wall around their territory and not tell them and treat it like it's Jurassic Park. And it's like, come to the Amish Zoo. Come see the Pennsylvania Dutch. They're twisting pretzels in the wild.
My question though, what are they keeping from us? because it kind of feels like they just sent an EMP into someone's life and then was like, as they were maybe about to call for help. Like,
I feel like the Amish are actually just like secretly a very elaborate M. Night Shyamalan movie that's being shot. Like it's like a Truman Show situation.
Throughout multiple generations. Like that's what Scientology is. They're like, listen, we need something else to make a documentary about, so we're just gonna start it now. Like we're just gonna start filming.
And then when the guy comes in with the pilot for Tiger King, they're like, why did we do all these other things? There was a Tiger King?
There was a
this
Tiger
whole
King?
time? Why did I write the Bible? I wrote the fucking Bible, dude. I created Christianity. You're telling me there's a Tiger King?
It's so true. If you fucking saw the script and then saw what it was, and they were like, "Oh my god, you fucking wrote Joe Exotic? What a great character!" I made Tom Cruise create a religion. Fuck. This is a terrible story. Nobody gives a fuck about Tom Cruise and a religion. You got a goddamn guy out there trying to kill a bitch over tigers, over who likes tigers more.
That's why Tom Cruise makes no sense now. They just like stop writing. They threw out whatever they had. They're like, this guy's a fucking genius.
Dude, it was
fuck Tom Cruise. Fuck that storyline.
Yo, dads love Tom Cruise. Dads,
you know why, right? You know why, right?
Yeah, Top Gun.
Well, Top Gun, but no, it's because he's short and does his own stunts.
No, I don't think people knew he was short at the time. I think they truly got caught up in like, dude, when I was at the lake house this weekend, my dad and my cousin were totally talking, and they were like, "Yeah, dude, Top Gun remake or the Top Gun sequel's coming out, and it's like delayed again." And I was just like, "Yeah, but like, who cares?" And then like, you could tell like they have a level of like, dude, Tom Cruise. And you're like, I don't know, man. Like, he's not that cool. Like,
see, my theory on it,
but he was always the cool guy.
No, I feel you. And Top Gun does make sense. My dad loves fucking Top Gun.
Every dad loves Top Gun. If your dad doesn't love Top Gun, like Top Gun is the only reason people do the Air Force. The only reason, like they were like, you guys are the Chair Force, and they were like, do you guys have a Tom Cruise movie? And they were like, no. And then they were just like, well, we fucking do, so we're fucking cool, bro. We wear sunglasses in airplanes because that makes sense somehow.
Tom Cruise could sit in a wheelchair in the cockpit and he'd still be cool. Fucking no. My dad was tall. He is tall. He's a tall guy. He's 6'5", 6'6", something like that.
He was tall.
I say that because he's still tall, but he's not my dad anymore. That's from my act, kind of.
Something in the past.
Yeah. So he would always say every time Tom Cruise is like, you know, I'm like way taller than him, right? And so in my mind, it was always short dads love him because they're like, yeah, he's short like me. And tall dads are like, I'm more of a man than this guy. And look at him, he's fucking Top Gun.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah,
that's the way I see it.
Well, yeah, if you use Tom Cruise as a goddamn benchmark.
Which takes me back to 2 weeks ago when I was saying that America sucks at producing tough guys, dude. We try to sell
a better job lately.
Maybe.
You're telling me the
like,
action heroes of today don't match up against the Tom Cruise action hero? Like, no, you're telling me Val Kilmer,
we haven't had someone since fucking John Wayne, realistically, that's a homebrewed from American tough guy.
The Rock. Bruce
Willis. Is he a tough guy?
Yeah. Definitely in the movies.
Tough guy?
Definitely in the movies, yeah.
He's a big guy. Moms like him. He's not a tough guy.
He's tougher than Tom Cruise could portray, which is what it is at the end of the day. It's betrayal.
You know what I mean? John Cena's going to be better at portraying that stuff in the next couple of years.
I want to stop you at John Cena. I can never. John Cena shouldn't be in movies. I think it's apparent that he shouldn't be in movies, and I think it's shown because they pushed him so hard. And then Dave Bautista left and was like, "Oh, you guys are trying to book Hollywood movies? This shit's easy as fuck. Just book Guardians of the Galaxy."
You're right.
John Cena's doing
the Marine. He didn't do anything. He just had shoulders.
Yeah, but he still did better than John Cena ever did.
Yeah, well, you know what I have in common with John Cena?
John Cena looks like a Rock'em Sock'em robot.
That's why I said future Cena. They're trying to push him again.
Yeah, and he has hair now at 40. Like he went not the buzz cut
gave him
at
hair.
40. He did it the wrong way. He should have went buzz cut at 40. Like, you can't all of a sudden come out with bangs at 40 and be like, no.
You know what that is? That's because, all right, so people do this to action stars because they need to sell more toys, dude. You got to change your look. You always got to be changing your look. That's what Spider-Man is 9 costumes.
Here's the deal, Rusty. I will imagine that you and I will be friends for a long time. You need, for one of my birthdays, at any point in my life, I need a Jeff Colella action figure.
I already made a mental note.
You need to befriend an action figure maker. And I swear to God, if my action figure isn't bigger than your action figure, I will not accept the action figure. And I will then in turn tell you that you are a bad friend. But that's up to you if you want to do that. But all I'm saying is I better be built like the fucking Rock. Like I better be fucking shredded.
Jeff,
what do I want? What do I want my prop to be in the case? Everybody gets a prop.
Probably a hot dog or something.
Definitely not that. Definitely not that. That's not tough.
Jeff, don't say anything. Just think about all the ideas that I've pitched over our years of friendship and teamwork. And ask yourself if I've not been trying to push us into things that we can make action figures of.
Is your entire motivation to have an action figure? I think I finally figured out what makes us click, dude. You and I fucking connect because I want an action figure.
Always wanted an action figure.
Oh, dude.
Always
wanted
an
an
action
figure.
figure.
Want? We got to do like what Zevos did, where you can like take the body parts off. So I could put people could put your head on my body, and they'll be like, "Oh, I want to be Rusty," and then they'll be like,
"Oh, dude, we could be flesh Voltrons for real."
Do you want to be a flesh Voltron with me?
Yeah, dude, like Human Centipede, but not weird.
Evan, we can get you one too. You
want
to
to
be a flesh Voltron?
Middle. You could be the middle.
Oh, dude. You could be fucking the fleshlight model.
The laser beam that comes out the middle.
I'm flesh dark, but you could be flesh light.
You're not flesh dark.
Darker than you guys. I got some Italian heritage in me with your goddamn fucking English ass looking white boys over here.
Yo, Jeff, do you know what I have in common with John Cena?
That you guys like denim a lot and you guys just have a lot of kids at your doorstep all the time? What?
Weird.
No. That you can't see me.
Oh, what a way to leave. I guess we have to end it like that. I will say.
It was perfect, though. That was good.
One in the head, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash coming in. Come get your man, this little nigga bugging me. Just need a bag, quit all that jaw jackery. Don't even pass me that, I don't want none of it. These niggas mad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, how that popping and shaking. Got me hot as a laser.
This has been a DropTent Media production.